Hello everyone, this is a Greyshot17 bringing you another episode of Hearts of Iron 4, this time in the Kaiserreich mod. In case you're wondering, Greyshot, why don't you do some multiplayer? Well, I keep trying, but the Soviet one, people quit, and then I had a Portugal playthrough, people quit, and then I had another one as Argentina, and people quit. So, instead, I'm just going to do a solo one as the Australasian Confederation. Australasian Confederation, who are they? Well, in the Kaiserreich universe, well, the Union of Britain had a communist revolution, so the government fled to the Dominion of Canada, and they appeased a lot of parts of their former masters. I guess, not masters, I guess they were masters, but essentially the former colonies they had, such as now the Caribbean Federation, which is grouped up. I wish I could see anything. Let's hit play for a second. Come on, let me see some stuff. There we go. You have these guys. You have the French Republic, which got kicked out of France. You have Dominion of India, which also had a communist revolution, and more of a authoritarian Democrat come in. I'm an authoritarian Democrat. What's that? Essentially, it's like a monarch-esque person. So, you know, that. Anyway, Australia and New Zealand joined forces, and actually, we got some bonus stuff. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a tech tree right now. Well, let's get some political power. What I do have, and I'll just hit play in the time being, what I do have is a couple things that normal Australia doesn't have. So, suck it, normal Australia. First off, I have a super navy. That is right, I have an awesome navy. The British government kind of collapsed, so they reinforced their holdings with their parts of their navy. So, yeah. I now have a great navy to protect myself against, well, other people. And what do you mean by other people? Well, let me get some upgrades in the meantime. Let's get some... Actually, let's get some new ships. I could use some submarines. And let's see real quick. Oh, production, of course. But anyway, what am I talking about? Well, Japan. So Japan has currently, what, 170 ships? Or 180? I have 100. Not amazing, but hey, I'll take anything I can get. Meanwhile, let's get production going. So we can get, let's see, infantry equipment, support equipment, artillery. Get some more of that. We'll go here and go up to there. And let's get some planes. We got fighter ones. We got some naval bombers. I won't worry about that. Well, close air support. Let's get naval bombers for the time being. And then we'll also kind of... We don't want to do interwar bombers, or rather the others. Not really worried about long-range bombing just yet. We'll get to that later. Let's get some, hold on, naval stuff going. Let's get some convoys. And let's work on, at least in the meantime, I think, let's see, hold on. Let's get this going. So let's, of course, build the military infrastructure that we need, because that would be helpful. And now let's work on Navy down here, because that would also be extremely helpful. There we go. And then we'll work on Navy components. New Zealand, congratulations. You're now working on my Navy. Alright. Unfortunately, we do have, I think, was it 18 divisions? I want to say? 18 divisions? Sure, why not? 18 divisions. Unfortunately, a lot of them are made out of, like, cavalry and other things. Like, personally, I don't care for that sort of stuff. Wait, what are we not working on? Oh, right, Navy. We have to figure out that. Hold on. So, out of this, we have aircraft carriers. Wait, what type? We have, oh, okay, just carrier ones. We have battleships, we have battle cruisers, we have carriers, we have light cruisers and destroyers. I feel like I can make a fleet out of the heavy carriers and like a protection fleet out of the remaining destroyers. But I feel like we need some, if I'm going to do that, we need some new carriers. Passing of King George. Oh, that's sad. Oh, well. Meanwhile, let's, if that's going to be the case, let's work on heavy cruisers for the time being. And let's get our economy going. So let's support the United States, because right now the United States is not at war, and I'd rather support them. Now, Greyshot, what's your goal in this? What are you trying to do? Well, it's very simple. I am trying to make myself a great and powerful nation. So how do I do that? Well, very simple. First off, let's get rid of the bonus stuff. So there's Infantry Division 1, which is 9 guys, and Artillery. So we're just gonna switch this to what we want, which I will do it with sword, because why not? So we'll everything that's not a sword, we're deleting. So all the way down here. These units, I don't care about cavalry. I know some people are like, oh, cavalry's great. I don't care. I know it's mobilized stuff and they move quickly, but we're going to be fighting pretty much over islands. I don't think horses do well in island invasions. That's just me. Hey, if you get your seahorse working, congrats. But for me, I'm going to delete that. And again, just have the swords because they have the artillery. Because I would rather have actual units that could fight. Meanwhile, we're going to send these guys all up here. And they are going to be training. They're going to be the best of the best that they can be. So that I gain military experience. Meanwhile, what else do we got? So we got resource efficiency, which I need to change because I don't like the population factor going down because we're already freaking low as it is. Although we have 20,000 men, which is, I guess, kind of helpful. Alright, let's delete all these so I don't have to see them. And let's focus on making additional men. We don't have the manpower. We barely have manpower in that one. So I guess 2 divisions will be more than enough, I guess, for the time being. So let's see. What else do we have here that we have to work on? I think that's about it. I think that's everything. So hold on. These Australasian guys, these are right now my assault troops. So I'm not going to worry about defenders just yet. I'll call them the Dundees. The Australasian Dundees will be my assault forces. I'm sure that's a great name that Sean will look highly of. Assassination of President Kerensky. So that's the Russian head, which is social liberal. Wonderful. We have the German Empire, which again won the Kaiser. The reason why it's called Kaiserreich is they won World War I. And essentially the main reason was America didn't join the war. And since America didn't join the war, some things happened like the Great Depression, which affect them more so than everyone else because New York stock market crashed. But that being said, the German stock market, I believe, is about to crash. So get ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for that. Everyone else will be negatively affected. Luckily, we do have some bonuses like the legation cities, which everyone is like, look. Of course, they have some own stuff. I think one of these is actually like, hold on. Okay, Jing King, I think, is actually, like, the wife of Mao Zedong, I think. Oh, cool. I want to say. So she's, like, a head of a crime family. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of crimes there, but we don't care. It's giving us money. So no one touch that area. Which I'm like, cool. I won't mess with it. Just make sure I get money from it. That's all. Yeah. The government additional funding for military training. Direct extra funds to military training. That will work. 3 cheers for the Empire. The goal of the Empire. Yeah. Because I can say this is not our thing, but that's just minusing political power. So, I really am not going to do that because there's no point in me just minusing political powers of gaining it for the time being. God save the king. Great. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Now, here's the thing. Oh, yes, I know how that works. Thank you. Oh, good. So, I got more political power from that. In the meantime, we're at 1%, so I can't even do that. Let's work on some bonus stuff if at all possible. Isn't there one of these that are just like really damn good? I can't change the head government. No, can't change it. Can't change this at all. AA modifier, call ally desire. Can I do something to like cause me to attack people quicker? That would be very helpful. Justify war goal time. All right. But that's not allowing me. Focus on peace. Okay, there's wartime. So I guess not. Is this the one with the... Yes, it is. Okay, so the recruitable population I can increase. So I could normally increase that, but I think there's a tech tree. If I looked at the wiki, that should allow me to just normally go through that. So I won't waste my political power on that. I'll go through this. So I get a little more men, which should help allow me to get additional infantry. There we go. Look at all of that. Look at all that. And they have... I deleted the wrong one, didn't I? Well, fuck me. God damn it. Oh, well. I will get the support equipment, no problem. I have plenty of artillery now, and at least I can make it and then add the artillery later on. So that's not a problem. It looks like I have more than enough equipment to just keep producing it, so that's good. I could just make everything that I want while getting the bonus experience from the limited men I have currently training and getting them up to full power. So, whatever the case, I'll take it. Political reform. Awesome. Remilitarization. I'm assuming war in the Balkans should be happening soon. Alright, so we have this tech tree. Now, we have Untied Nation, which gains unity. Militarism, which is effective partisans on us. Military youth, which is 5% population. Division attack core territory, so if we get attacked, we're fine. And then on this side, we have more political power. Rights of man, more political power. Increased research time, and welfare program. Honestly, every one of these are awesome. The Unified Nation, everything, not so much. Let's see. Authoritarian Democrat, sure, excellent. So, for me, I'm going down Spirit of Freedom. Now, that being said, it's not going to put me as a democracy. Like, that's not what it's going to do, in case anyone's wondering. That's not its purpose. What it will do, however, is make things a little better. Let's go to, for the time being, hold on. Is there any of these I can change to? So this is what? This is economy. Foreign minister. Minister of Interior. Head of Intelligence. Is there anything here I can do? Oh, political power gain. That would be nice. It's 0.5. That'll help me per day. So that wouldn't be too bad. Alright, so, and actually, hold on. You, real quick. Is there anything I can do with you? So, consumer goods, that would be fine, but I'm not totalitarian. Alright. Totalist. No, I don't want that. National unity is plus 10, resistance growth minus 20. I like political power and all that, but that's the thing. Like, this is a lot of resource efficiency, but I don't really care for that. Wait, so this would decrease my manpower. Nope, I can't do that. So let's try this. Social conservatives. Can I do the same thing with a authoritarian Democrat? Is there any of them? I'm assuming the silent lawyer would do the exact same thing over here. Yeah, okay, it does. So, wait, crime fighter. Is there another crime fighter? Oh, fuck no, I'm not doing that. God damn it. National unity plus 5. I get plus 5% manpower and 10% local resources. That I like. But because, again, it would increase my resources still. Instead of by, was it 15%? I think it's what it's at. Yeah, it would just by 10%. Local manpower would increase. Factory percentage would increase. And unity would increase. This would be, I get a few more civilian factories and a little more political power. But this would actually help me with my manpower shortages I'm currently having. So we're going to actually do, I like that one a lot more. I really do. I could also increase stability. But right now, that recruitable population is really killing me. So we're going to do that instead. And there we go. I got a few thousand more men. Call to arms, Dominion of Canada. You guys are going to defeat the... I played this enough. You're going to then white peace. And yeah, it's going to be just a blunder. No, we could take more territory. But no, we're not going to do that. Let's just delete one. So yeah. But hey, we have more men. That's good, right? Let's get research going down. And then we'll start working on some additional stuff. Yes, I know your wars. They could also give me army experience, but by the time I get over there, it won't do a damn thing. So I'm not worried. Okay, so right now we're about to get Spirit of Freedom, which should increase my overall political power. And the Rights of Man, which will increase my political power further. So once again, I'm not too worried about kind of bumping up. We'll do something most likely in this one. Wait, is it this one? Is this one more political power? Wait, hold on. Justify war goal. No. I'm trying to look for something that would allow me to attack quicker, and I guess it's just not in here. Alright, let's get the... Hold on. Let's get the next thing going. So right now, let's get the Rights of Man, so we get that political power. That sweet, sweet political power. And then we'll go over here to factory output. Hold on. I'm actually kind of curious. So national unity's up, which is helpful. Local manpower. How much did that exactly affect me? So that's just it. Okay, so it's just plus 5%. Is that 5% what I can do? Because wait, hold on. This is Park Hill. He's not popping up. Let's double check on research production. So this is not affecting me at all with anything else. So I guess it's just efficiency, maybe? Basic machine... No, that's basic machine tools. May have to do a little more research because I don't think that's helping me at all. Alrighty. So we got some unrest over here. But nothing to worry about too much for right now. To be quite honest, I'm kind of like don't get me wrong, I like the research thing, that's fine and dandy, but wait, why is this? No, never mind. That's fine. Yeah, let's do that because I'm about to get 200. But I'm thinking actually about switching this back over for political power. Because then the consumer goods. Because I thought they would do more. National unity is fine. That would be more of kind of like if I'm in a direct competitor, I'm worried about invasion. Oh, god damn it. This is why I kind of want to buffer before I increase my stability. Because if I were to have it and I go under, for any reason, I shoot back down to average stability. And I hate that so much. So, I guess for right now... Let's just put that. And that should have 9,000 men. So I should have 14 divisions, which is good. I need to worry about manpower. That is something I need to work on. But with rights of man done soon, I should fix that. Okay, let's worry about the Navy right now. Let's get that according to plan. So let's... Okay, so what we'll do is simply we'll just move all of our destroyers a new thing. I'm going to simply split said destroyers into 2 fleets. So that way it's a lot easier for me to deal with. Let's go back here. Let's move just one of the destroyer fleets up to here. And then we'll move this guy and we'll just put in, we'll say, about 35-esque ships. That should be more than enough, right? That should be more than enough. And then here we're going to split them again. It's a lot easier than just singly like going through and picking one. Let's get heavy cruisers developed now. And manpower-wise, let's get them up there and upgraded. We'll work on these guys for the time being. And then, what else is there to do? We're about to get rights of man. Oh, right, the Navy. Right. So let's move the... So we're going to have our... our capital subfleet. Actually, you know what? That's a great name for it. Capital subfleet. So we'll do the capital home fleet. Kind of reminiscent to the home fleet of the British. And then we'll have our Australasian protection fleet. Fleet... Nope. Protect fleet. Wait. Protect fleet. What? Nope. Damn it. Australasian Pro Fleet 1. There we go. So this fleet will be in charge of just protecting, essentially just protecting against our major trade routes, which again seem to be in this region. Right. So man just happened. So in the meantime, let's get a kind of wanting to fix the political power, so we kind of increase that. So we're going to do that exact thing. We're going to increase political power a little bit and do that. I know it's going to decrease my unity, and I should have not wasted that, but I was thinking it would do more for me, and it's really not. So I was kind of just like, to that. All right, university grants. Let's increase our research speed. And hopefully, we can then just normally increase our volunteer population next and kind of just slowly build up our army. Meanwhile, we need to get more steel from what country? The Russian Republic, not really. I kind of want to support a nation that's kind of like the underdog that would kind of support me. Well, poor Somalia. I wonder why Italy's going after the Ethiopian region. If there was a reason for them looking at that region. Anyway, if any country here, I would kind of want to give it to the Italians because, goddamn, those poor bastards. They're probably going to be like easily taken out by the communists or something. So I feel bad. I'm going to help them out. Besides, I am authoritarian Democrat. I think they are authoritarian Democrat, at least right now. They're going to choose a new pope soon, so we'll see what they do after that. But for the time being, I'm going to try to support them. All right, so let's see right now. So we got my men being made. Political power is going up. We are now at 0.8. So things are going pretty damn well. Not amazing, but it's going better. And then, let's see. Overall, we have enough guns and everything. Oh, wait. Submarines. Awesome. Let's get those being made. Let's get about 5. Because I essentially want to do is kind of just have submarines everywhere. Oh, wait. Authoritarian Democrat. Good. I'll gladly take a small decrease, because if it gets high enough, I think it's 60%. It will go to medium popularity to high popularity. And for those who don't know, you can see here that the lower it gets, the less I have. If I go high, it increases it by 0.25. So 60 and 80%. Medium is 40 to 60. Cool. So if I can get additionally up to like 60, 80, that would increase my political power even further, which would put me about 1.5, which would be awesome to have. Not amazing, but to be fair, I'm kind of in this weird coalition. So there's going to be a lot of political turmoil between these countries kind of have worked together. So the fact that I would be above 1, I would say would be a goddamn accomplishment. Speaking of which, let's have this other fleet. Oh, hold on. Let's have our home fleet be head by the best guy. We'll have our Australasian. We'll just say our reserve fleet. Once again, kind of just like having these guys as a backup. These guys will provide fire support for where we need it, but nothing more. Okay, is this the... Okay, cool. Spotting chance. Actually, no, we probably want the spotting chance to go to the subs, I'm going to be honest. But anyway, so we're going to move down some of the light carriers. I think about... I don't know. I'm thinking with all those ships about that is fine. I like having a fleet, and again, these shoot down anti-aircraft pretty well, and these about 5 per. So carriers they do 4, and submarine destroyers they do about between 35 and 40 respectively. Usually I have, for every 1 carrier, I have 5 light cruisers just provide AA coverage. I could separate the carriers and light cruisers into their own thing, but yeah, I would rather, just for the sake of, just because I don't have a lot of men, I'll just put them all in one. But anyway, let's move down the heavy cruisers down to here, because I'm going to be making more, and I'd rather put the newer ones up here that will have better stuff. Welfare program, all right. So let's get that going, so we have our better income. Let's see, we are at 5%, so early mobilization, not bad. Let's try to get a limited... Oh, wait, oh, we can do limited conscription, awesome. And now allow me more men, even better. Let's see, how many men can I do? Okay, so I can't do that many. Alright, so I'm not making guns at an astounding rate, but hey, it's enough. Meanwhile, let's try to see if I can just put in some, let's see, division defense. Breakthrough would be amazing with that. Breakthroughs +3, but the engineer company would allow more. And I don't have enough support equipment, though. I don't have enough support equipment, so we're going to have to wait on that. Artillery, how are we doing on there? We're actually pretty damn close. So I'm going to do artillery for the time being because we're closer on that. And with me putting 3, we should easily be able to fill that gap. Because it's 1 per day, so yeah, we'll be fine. It would be about the same amount of time for each of them. So we'll put another there. We'll jump back over here, increase infantry equipment, and have ourselves a good old army that is more than capable of holding off other nations. My goal is once again conquering the South Asian Pacific. That's my goal. If I can at least knock out and become the ruling power in this region, I call victory. Whether that means staying in the Entente is another story. But for the time being, that's what I want to do, which means kind of doing what the opposite. Oh boy. Gardner? Alright, so hold on. Gardner is a... Okay. He is a social liberal. Interesting choice. So you have Curtis, you have Gardner, you have Long and Reed. Alright. So let's see here. What does he do? Espionage and Sedition Act, expand the FBI. Okay. I'm very curious to see what he does. Like, compared to Curtis. It seems like Curtis would be kind of more of like helping people. Like, kind of like an FDR-esque. And then Gardner, I'm unsure of. I wonder if I'm okay. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm assuming because he's yellow, he's part of the Republican Party, and maybe he's part of the Democratic Party. I'm unsure. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm assuming just because of the axe, or maybe, and also the tie. I'm assuming the red tie, and usually if you're a Republican, red tie, blue is Democrat. But I could very well be wrong. I don't know all these figures in history, so I could very easily be wrong on that. Let's try to get that going. Oh, cool. We got additional men. And now we should have more than enough men to send volunteers so we can actually go join wars. And actually, these guys are pretty well outfitted as well, which is kind of helpful. We should probably stop on the production of that. And actually, let's see. How many men would it take to just put on guard division? The reason is... Oh, let's not get in the middle of the Australian... Let's not go there. I do like how they do that now. That's like, hey, don't go in this region. Because, you know, that would suck. Alright, so let's see. That's 7. That would be 8. And that would be 11. So, cool. We'll have, instead, 4 guys on standby. Ready to go and prep for war. Actually, hold on. Real quick. This guy's level 4. We'll have a level 3. Hold on. There has to be a... Oh, there we go. Level 3. Congratulations, Bernard. You're head of the defense force. Alright, so the new pope is being made. We'll check to see how that is. Almost forgot about this little piece of territory. Almost. So we'll put these guys over here. And that would shoot up to 12. So we'll just send one of these lucky guys over there. And you 3 will be stationed over here in the meantime. Actually, no, you'll still be stationed there because they really won't make a difference. In the meantime, let's start building up our navy. Because I don't really care about national identity in that. Because it doesn't really help me up right at the moment. So yeah, let's just do that. So while that's going and building up our navy, let's see about current wars. Which, let's see, we have the Chinese-Mongolian War. Which, if you don't know, is right here. The Ma Click is currently being invaded by Mongolia. Which I think can go like a new like Great Khanate route. If I recall correctly. Like the new the Russians aren't watching. Fuck, I love that. And look, the Russians aren't here. Let's do what we can. And wow, they can go pretty damn well. They can go all the way to Persia. Holy mackerel. No, they can go from Persia from here. Like, goddamn, that would be a huge... That's a huge empire. We got the heavy cruiser done, so let's wait for that to be finished. In the meantime, let's start working on our fleet. Let's make sure that is all powerful. Oh, crap. Is that the new Pope? Okay, no. The Pope is Social Democrats. They are syndicates, so they're different levels. And before you say, well, Greyshot, they're Social Democrats, they're pink. That means they're bad. No, in this game, there's all different levels of ideologies. So Social Democrats, just to put in perspective, are goals to reform capitalism and humanize it by aligning it with ethical ideas of social welfare while maintaining the capitalist mode of production rather than creating an alternate socialist economic system. So more in line, I see this, and I could be very wrong, and if I am wrong in this ideology, let me know, but I see this as more like a lot of what Canada, the Nordic countries, something along those lines. It's not communism, but it's not... it's more, it's not pure capitalism. It's more, again, more social welfare, which is Social Democrats, which is not bad, actually. Very interesting they chose to go down this route. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, social welfare. They got more civilian factories. So, yeah, they're going to do a lot. Wait, what the hell? Gains rebellious nobility. Interesting. Gains a reconciliation. So, they can actually... Approves of government. Gains approves of government. Removes national spirit. And democratic elections. Power to the people. So yeah, this is going in more lines of being like an actual democracy. The question is, will these guys accept it? Probably not. I'm assuming that... Let's see. I'm assuming out of the 3... Well, they have to begin the 4th Congress. And they could theoretically reattach themselves if going down that route. Because they are Social Democrats. So it wouldn't be too far... out of line. Alright, I don't care. Oh, shoot. The new ship's about to be done, so let's put it in the fleet that, of course, it's going to be in, which would be right here. Now, here's a question. Will my Grand Fleet, how far can it go? So I can battle anything in the Netherlands all the way up. Holy mackerel, I can push up all the way to Japan. The American Union State declared war on the United States. Well, god damn it. Of course it did. So, the United States Civil War is upon us, everybody, and... Hell, maybe we can send volunteers over. How many can we send? 1. Let's wait a little while. Oh, good. More. Hold on. Let's slow it down a little bit. Excellent. Perfect. Let's get these guys in here in the time being. That ship will be done in 2 months, so then we'll switch off for the new cruiser. But in the meantime, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, once again, it's not a huge multiplayer focus, but I can get a little bit more intimate with this single-player session and kind of show you my tactics I do in Hearts of Iron. Again, I'm not the best. I'm not doing anything that would be considered. Oh wow, Kingdom of Siam just being annihilated. Oh boy. The Siamese Federation is now taking charge. Paternal autocrats versus authoritarian democrats. Again, there is a difference. One's a lot more dictatorship and autocratic. One's a lot more kind of like monarchy, which, again, you could say, oh, it's kind of leading toward, you know, it's just as bad. It's like, well, no, they still listen to the people for the most part. Again, if it's a monarchy like Britain, which eventually did become democratic with a parliament system, then yeah, it's more democratic-ish, sort of. But in any case, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Once again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Ace, Sean, Tim, let's see, Leo, Nick, Sojournes, and Joey are some of my awesome Patreon supporters. I want to give a shout out before I leave. But in any case, I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out once again to Joey, Ace, Sean, Sejones, Leonard, Lou, Nick, Levings, and Tim. Thank you all for your awesome support, and I'll see you guys next time.